What's up everybody, I'm Seth Fowler and today I'm paying people on Fiverr to design me a sneaker. Again. A couple weeks ago I went on a site called Fiverr and paid some people to design a sneaker for me. And if you're not familiar with Fiverr, basically what it is a website where you can pay people to do things for you that you're either not skilled enough to do or you're just too lazy to do yourself. And you can really get away with paying people like basically no money to do some pretty incredible stuff, or vice versa. You pay people a lot of money to give you some garbage work, and that's sort of what a majority of what we got last time was. But regardless, that video was a lot of fun to make, and I think it actually came out pretty well. So if you guys haven't seen that video yet and want to check it out before you check out, I guess, part 2, which is what this video is, make sure to check out the link at the top of the screen or in the description. So today I'm actually going to be changing things up a little bit. I'm going to be changing my approach slightly and obviously going to different people on Fiverr because we know how the last ones turned out. So what I did is I did another quick sketch of a sneaker, and this time around I went for more of the dad shoe look because I feel like that's more fun to play with. You can get some crazier results, and there's a lot of opportunity with the paneling and the thick midsole to really try something different. So this is what I came up with. It's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but at the end of the day it's not supposed to be. It's just supposed to be a template for someone to work off of. And I'm really excited to see how this one turns out versus last time. Not to ruin last video if you haven't seen it, but there was really only one person who came up with a design that I was happy with and would be, willing to pay that amount of money for again. So this time we're gonna try and go for more professional looking pages, I think. So let's jump back into Fiverr, and as you guys can see, I'm still using the Bendoge account. I really should change that just in case anyone saw the last video. I don't think they did, but you never know. Of course, if you're not familiar with the Fiverr website, you can get things done like graphic design, digital marketing, writing translation, video animation, music audio, blah, 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 blah. A bunch of stuff, pretty much anything under the sun that you want done, you can pay someone to do, which is kind of scary. But, so let's search sneaker again. There are actually some new listings up here, so let's take a look at what we've got. So this one's called I Will Quick Sketch a Sneaker for You. It's got a nice illustrated rendering, it looks like. It's got a nice pen rendering too. And then some nice concept art right there. And actually, I like a lot of these concepts, if I'm honest. He says, I will draw a sneaker concept for you by hand. It won't be a worked out concept. I'm a sneaker enthusiast myself with some intermediate drawing skills. Very cool. Let's go with this guy. Did I mention this guy was only charging $5? That's solid. For the amount of work that it looks like he's putting in for this project, I think this is more than worth it. So let's order this. Tell me about your vision or maybe how the sneaker should look like. I would love for you to design a dad shoe concept. Should I even send this guy the image? I feel like seeing what he comes back with is more exciting, more interesting. Let's just do that. Let's just see what he does. Make it however you would like. Awesome. I'm really excited to check this out because he seems like he knows what he's doing. He seems like he's a budding designer. I think that's awesome. So let's just let him play with it. Let's move on and find someone else. I will render your shoes sneaker silhouette design. Not the best grammar in the world, but the rendering looks nice. You've got this nice red concept right here. I like this teal. It looks almost like a peak logo on the side. And then this Nike concept right here. Very cool. $30, one figure, high resolution, and color. 3 days delivery. Let's do it. The seller needs the following information to start working on your order. Shoes, sneakers, sketch. Got it. Let's attach that. Colorways. Ooh. This is fun. Let's try something crazy. That's something that I didn't think about with the last project. I don't want to set him up to fail, but I don't want it to be like easy for him. You know what? My favorite colors are blue and red. Maybe not together, but they're my favorite colors. Let's say blue and red. Keep it short and sweet. Play with the shape of the shoe. Nothing is set in stone. We've got two. Okay, so far we spent $35. One of them was $5 and one of them was $30. I will design you a sneaker. Oh, that's cool. Do you think he'll put a video in there for me? I mean, the video is pretty cool. I love that he's showing what he's doing. I think that's awesome. I don't know if I'd call that 3D modeling. I think that's just a rendering. I think it's a little rough, to be honest, but let's see what he can do with my file. A basic picture and detailed list of what they want the shoe to look like. Let's just throw the dad shoe sketch in there. Please redesign this sneaker however you would like. Also, please make the colorway blue and red. Color blocking is up to you. You think he'll send a video with it? That would be sick. I don't think he will, but you never know. So far, only $45. That's better than last time. So let's see what else we can find. I kind of don't want to search like a sneaker designer. I kind of want to have someone who just never does sneaker design. This guy's got 4.9 stars out of 313 reviews. 9 orders in the queue though. $100 for extra fast delivery. 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I will create a random shoe design in MS Paint. Well, I have to do it. I have to. We're using it for the video, so we gotta do commercial use. The dude has an option to do it with his non-dominant hand. Yes. I mean, at this point, we definitely have to go all out with color in the illustration, so that has to be done. It's a $25 MS Paint sneaker. Well, screw it. He won me over. He got me. What type of shoe is it? Sports shoe, random shoe, big shoe, small shoe, nice shoe, fancy shoe, flip-flop shoe. Let's just go random. I have no idea what to expect. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 orders. I really want to have a graphic designer design the shoe for me because I want it to be someone who doesn't usually design shoes. Ooh, I will draw unique hand-drawn watercolor illustrations. That's pretty sick. 45 bucks is a lot, but he's got 5 stars from 51 reviews, and I'm just excited to see what he does. So let's order it, and then see what he gives us for options. I would love for you to illustrate my sneaker design. Please feel free to design and illustrate it in whatever way you would like. I'm excited about that one. That one's gonna be sick. So far we've spent $120 on 5 different jobs. I kind of want to do at least one more. And I think I found one. It says, I will amaze you by 2D or 3D shoe design like I did for Nike. And he's got a video. Let's check it out. For copyright reasons, I have to mute the sound. Cool. It's nothing like groundbreaking, but I mean, it's not bad. It is 50 bucks, but at this point, screw it. Please provide explicit concept and description. Please tell me your expectations and special needs. Please create concept based on this dad shoe design. Blue and red. Entire design can be changed based on your opinions, expertise. Start order. So everything's ordered. Now what we're gonna do is wait about a week probably and see what everyone comes back with. So I'll see you guys then. So it's almost exactly a week later. I'm actually getting ready to jump on a plane to head to Dallas and then on to Canada. So this is gonna kind of be rushed a little bit. But we got just about everything in except for one. And that's kind of frustrating because the one that we didn't get in was the one that was kind of the wild card, the one that I was really excited about. And that, of course, was the I will create a random shoe design in MS Paint for you. And I was really stoked on that one because, I mean, look at this art. It's fire. I just needed something that would be ridiculous for the video, and since it didn't come through, I'm kind of bummed out, but it is what it is. So instead, I actually hired a graphic designer to design a Ben Doge logo. I just sent him the text and was like, go crazy with it. I don't care what it looks like, just make something. And so I just got that in. Let's take a look at everything and see how it turned out. So the first one we have is I will quick sketch a sneaker for you. And the art on his page actually looks pretty good. I'm not mad at it at all. I like his process. I like how he ends everything with a nice Illustrator rendering. So let's see what he came up with. How much did I pay for this? $7. That's not bad. I mean, he could have pretty much just drawn an outline of a shoe and I guess I'd be happy with it based on what we saw from the last video. Let's check it out. That's interesting. It's actually reminding me a lot of a Huarache, especially that outsole and some of the details in the upper. I genuinely like it. He even added the Ben Doge logo. Why does it look like that? He's got a bunch of different paneling on the upper. I like how there's a little blue detail right there in the back. I think that's awesome. I like how he's using different grays to separate the different panels. I think that's a nice touch. I think it looks great for $7. I'm actually genuinely really impressed with it. So I think the sneaker looks better than the one that I sent him. I'm very surprised by that. Good job, dude. That's awesome. Let's move on to number 2. And honestly, after the first one, I have pretty high expectations. So this one is called I Will Design You a Sneaker, and this is the one with the video. The actual quality of the art, at least on his page, I mean, isn't amazing, but it's not bad. I like the fact that he actually made a video. That's my sketch. Well, there's the big reveal. He already threw it up on his page. He was that stoked on it. Dope. Okay, well, let's look at the bigger image. Kind of bummed that he used my art for his page, though. That's kind of whack. So this is what he came up with. I know I told him to use red and blue, and it kind of looks like a Superman shoe or like a leg muscle. I mean, I gave him hard colors to work with. I wouldn't have wanted to design a shoe that was all red and blue. I do think he used too much of one of the colors. I don't know which one it was, but I feel like if he had dialed it back and made the entire shoe one color with accents of the other color, that probably would have looked better. The overall integrity of the shape is definitely compromised. I don't think he, I don't know. To be fair, like I did tell him to do whatever he wanted. I like the effort he put in. I don't know if he's like a young guy. He could be a younger guy. Who knows? But I do like that he's really experimenting with shading. He's really going in with some crazy glosses, it looks like, based on the amount of highlights and shadows and just sharp lines that he's using. So it looks like a super gloss shoe. Like the entire shoe is probably patent leather based on this sketch. I like that he added sort of a background to separate it from the page. I think that's a nice touch. At the end of the day, it's not bad. Let me see how much I paid for it actually. I don't remember. $12. Let's move on to the next one. This one is called I Will Draw Unique Hand-Drawn Watercolor Illustrations. And this one I was really excited about because I didn't go to a sneaker designer for this. I went to someone who does like graphic design work. And he's got, I think it's what, 53 positive reviews, like 53 5-star reviews. So this dude is supposed to be super, super good. So I'm really excited about it. I sent him my sketch. I said, do whatever you want with it. So my expectations are obviously high because of the level of work he's got on his page. But I mean, he's not a sneaker designer. So I have no idea like what exactly it's gonna look like, so let's just go for it. Let's see it. I paid $52.50 for it, so not cheap, but I'm still excited. Okay, that's interesting. I like the colorway. I think the oranges and blues look really good. He didn't really change my sketch at all, which I guess I might not have asked him to. I just told him to do whatever he wanted with it. I guess if I do another one of these, I should add some limitations or maybe just say like, draw a sneaker for me and not give them any reference art. I don't know. It's not bad. I really like this sort of like pastel watercolor looking color scheme. I think that's interesting. I would have liked if he had actually gone in and redrawn the shoe in a very cool like art style, like a watercolor art style, but I understand why he didn't. Maybe not worth it. I could have done that myself because he just basically used my sketch, but I mean, it's not bad. I think he did do a good job of colors. I don't know. I think that would be like a dope hydro dipped colorway because hydro dipping is huge right now apparently. It's cool looking. It's cool looking. It's just not that different. I'm kind of like 50-50 on it. I wish he had done more for the $52, but the colorway itself is dope and I like that. So I don't know. I could go either way. Okay, let's take a look at the logo. I paid $32 for it. I believe it was like $15 for the package and then another $15 for commercial use or something like that. His page is called I Will Design 2 Minimalist Logo Design. Not great grammar, but it is what it is. His logo design is nice. I'm gonna be honest, the reason I picked him is because his main image is a dog, and I was like, Ben Doge, makes sense. So that's why I picked this guy. I mean, his stuff looks good. So let's see what he actually sent over. Nice. So this first one kind of looks like a, what is that? That looks like a medical. You know what it looks like? It looks like the logo for like a CBD oil bottle. Oh man, it's a nice looking logo though, and for $30, I think he did a great job. Not bad. This reminds me of like a financial company or a coffee shop. I don't know. I like the fonts that he's using. I don't know. I definitely should have given him more criteria. I feel like this is really nice, but I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of looking for a tier logo, like a meme logo, because it's sort of a meme word, and it's not what I got. I should be happy because honestly, this is way better than if I had some random dude on Reddit do it. Speaking of which, I'm gonna do that next. The logos are cool. I think they're awesome. He did a great job. Next up, we've got I Will Render Your Shoes, Sneakers, Silhouette Design. And this is his page. Pretty nice, pretty high quality renders. I think he did a good job. Let's take a look at what he sent over. These are actually really nice. Wow. Good job, dude. These are solid. He did go with the blue and red color scheme like I asked, and he had some versions that were all blue, which I really like. And is there an all red version? No, I don't think so, just an all blue version, but I'm happy with it. I think the all blue version is fire. I actually dig this. He really killed it. I don't think the shoe looks that incredible. That's my fault because I'm the one who designed it, but the actual rendering quality of this, for $30, that's not bad. I mean, he definitely did it in Photoshop. Like, it's definitely a Photoshop job. And, you know, there's some things about it that I think could have been done better. But for $30, and I think he did it within, like, a day. Good work. I've actually been pretty blown away by the quality of work. Now, it's funny because the art that I paid the most for, that sort of, like, painted one, I'm the least happy with. So the most expensive one I'm the least happy with. I think the one that I'm most happy with might actually be the first one, which was $7. So you don't really get what you pay for on Fiverr. You get lucky, I think is what it is. You get lucky. Now we're moving on to the final one. This one I'm pretty excited for because he has 22 reviews. All of them are 5 stars. It was a $50 job, so it's pretty expensive. The name of the page is I will amaze you by 2D or 3D shoe design like I did for Nike. So this guy could be a Nike designer. I feel like that might be a little bit of BS, but it is what it is. I'm gonna be honest, he shouldn't have put I will amaze you in the title, because if I'm not amazed, I guess it doesn't matter. I already paid him. It's not like I can get the money back. Okay. I'm just hoping it's good. Oh, nice. Oh, it's a girl. I'm so sorry. I was calling her he the whole time. My bad. I love the textures that she used on the upper of the shoe. I think she did a great job. She added all the little stitching details. She actually went back in, redrew the shoe in a way that looked more realistic, which is awesome. Like, she added these nice little details in the back, which I didn't have in mind. Mine was just kind of a straight, which is not realistic at all, and she made it look realistic, which I love. The shading on this is solid. It's definitely done in, like, probably based in Photoshop with maybe some Illustrator of like the midsole and things like that. I'm not totally sure how she did it. You can make a Photoshop file look like an Illustrator file and vice versa. It just depends. I'm also not like the most well-versed in either of those, so I could be wrong about how she did it, but it does look like she started the base off in Illustrator and then brought it into Photoshop and added the shading and things like that and the textures. She used the color scheme I asked for. She did a great job. She didn't overdo it with like too much blue or too much red. She added in some whites and some blacks, so it kind of evened out. Light gray, apparently too, according to her spec sheet right here. I actually really love the lace loop detail she added right there in the midfoot. That's awesome. She did, I mean, every little detail is worked out. She did a great job. I've got to be honest, going into this, my expectations for this were super, super low, but I've been pleasantly surprised by pretty much every concept. I also think this video proves a point that, you know, you don't always get what you pay for. Like, that $7 sketch was actually pretty impressive, unless he maybe took it from somewhere else, but I don't think he did. I think he probably did that one fresh, which is incredible. That watercolor graphic design one, I liked the colorway a lot, but I didn't like the fact that they didn't redo the shoe at all, so that one I did pay a lot for, and I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but I'm not mad at it, and if that's the worst that I get, that's not bad. And then there were the last two, which were incredible. They blew me away. If you actually paid a professional sneaker designer to do the exact same thing, you'd be paying thousands. So the fact that they were able to do this for like 50 bucks, still really cheap. I just feel like I need to say this is not a Fiverr paid promotion. They actually did reach out after the first video, and I just kind of ignored their email because I didn't want to be biased in any way, and I wanted to show you guys exactly what you're getting with Fiverr. So this was just a genuine experiment to see what happens when you pay random people on the internet to design a sneaker for you. And the second time around, I'm pretty impressed. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see more videos like this one, whether it's on Fiverr or whether it's somewhere else. Just let me know some suggestions of what you guys would like to see. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.